clerics normally, and clerics when they run out of spell slots. Hey, what's up everybody, True Neutral SkyDieRay here, and today we have average D&D memes, I guess. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to another D&D memes video. Before jumping into this video, I also want to quickly kindly ask you if you want to smash the like button. I would really appreciate it and it helps out, so thank you so much for doing that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. One of my few joys as a mod. Me waiting for someone to notice the new upvote downvote arrows. What? Okay, they added arrows with the natural 1 and natural 20 for the downvote and upvote, nice. This castle's gotta come from somewhere. NPC idea. A locksmith who sells an old castle to a group of adventurers. When they leave the town a week later, never to return, he changes the locks and sells it to the next party to come to town. He has done this dozens of times and he is now the richest man in town. Okay, is that what parties do? They buy castles to only use them for a week? Alright. It's going to take more than that to phase us, right guys? Guys, character with evasion, AoE, and then realizing how much damage the rest of the party took, alright? Also off topic, but I really like how smooth the animation looks. D&D horror story to a D&D horror campaign. The DM says the quest giver is going to accompany us on the mission. He won't drag us down. In fact, he has PC levels, and they're higher than the players. He has the same name as the DM and is with us to make sure that we don't go off rails and is an overpowered the whole time. We are awoken in the middle of the night to catch a glimpse of an inhuman entity devouring his corpse, leaving us abandoned in an unknown territory before it scurries away. Talk to the hand, cause the face doesn't wanna hear it anymore. Big bad evil guy holding the rogue. It seems the tables have turned again. Paladin. Not really. Kill the little bastard, see if I care. Turtles got done dirty by Wizards of the Coast. You know, tortoises have pretty long lifespans. Some live up to 150 years old. Great! So, as a turtle, a D&D race based on the tortoise, I'll have a relatively long lifespan, right? I'll have a relatively long lifespan, right? Pussycats go grr. A regular cat can attack for 1 point of damage. The average commoner has 4 health points. 4 house cats can kill a commoner in 6 seconds. 4 house cats can kill a commoner in 6 seconds? Let's not even talk about feral alley cats that have class levels. What? Is that a thing? Necromancer cat, wizard cat, barbarian cat of course, and the rogue cat, that's dark and edgy of course. One is just lazy, one is an attempt at realism, and one is remembering that this is a game and people wanna have fun. Having discrimination against LGBT in your setting just because that's how it was in medieval Europe. Having the societies in your setting discourage any pairing that can't bear children because the amount of high CR monsters are driving up the death rate. Discussing with your players if discrimination is something that they even want to deal with. Don't do this. Okay, here's my character pitch. This says you're the god king of Under? 2000 words of backstory and epic adventures. So, didn't you see the part where I sacrificed myself to save the world, but instead of dying I lost all my powers? Yeah, obviously that part makes it all alright now. That makes sense, yeah. Lady B. Holmes said, I love how there are 2 approaches to stealth games. It's either no bodies for the guards to notice, or no guards left to notice the bodies. Well, no one can call the cops if there's no one to call the cops. There's 2 options, stealth or Russian stealth. Both work. Even a walking pile of pots can move stealthily with enough magical WD-40. Paladin. I have a -1 in stealth and I'm in full plate body. Druid. It's okay, I'll just cast Pass without trace. Hold me like this and use my head as a battering ram. When the 2 8-int paladins work together to form a plan. Apes together strong. Wasn't that supposed to be barbarian or, I don't know, something else? Aren't the paladins usually, you know, relatively smart at least? It's true, all of it. Real-life Tarzan, who lived in the jungle for 41 years, had no idea that women existed. Real-life Tarzan and r/DnDMemes mods, alright? That's it could also just be D&D players, you know. Listen up, fairy tale things. How do you refer to the collective of all humanoid races? Essentially, from humans you have humanity. What do you have from humanoids? Preferably a serious sounding word since this is gonna be part of an in-game prophecy, hopefully. Listen up, fairy tale things. Is that an actual quote from Shrek? Legendary Star Metal Sword. This is just a reminder that when Sir Terry Pratchett was knighted, he dug up his own iron ore, learned to smelt, smelted it, added meteorite iron, learned to forge, and forged himself a star metal sword, as you do. And then he put it away somewhere safe so he wouldn't violate any UK knife laws. That sounds like a bit of an unbelievable story if that's actually true. If I ever run a post-apocalyptic campaign, Sir Terry Pratchett's Star Metal Sword will definitely be a legendary item for players to retrieve. He bless, he stress, and then he makes a mess. Clerics normally, and clerics when they run out of spell slots. And yeah, Big Hammer does get the job done, unless, you know, healing is required. I get you next time. Your time has come, Zealot Barbarian. Now, you shall be What? What is that? Warrior of the Gods. At 3rd level, your soul is marked for endless battle. If a spell, such as Raise Dead, has the sole effect of restoring you to life, but not undeath, the caster doesn't need material components to cast the spell on you. Revivify. And left him confused. Nice. I just want to tell them that they're doing a good job without telling them that they're right. The party, theorizing in the group chat, and me, the DM, who can't participate without spoiling the campaign. Well, you know, at least you know that you did a good job at that point. It's fantasy. When a DM adds instant death traps because they're realistic, quote unquote. We all know the world is full of chance and anarchy. So yes, it's true to life for characters to die randomly. But, newsflash, the genre is called fantasy. It's meant to be unrealistic, you myopic manatee. This was made with Critical Role in mind, but it applies to any content. Don't let the toxic few deter you from trying out content that you want to try. The Critical Role fandom is coming. Open the gate. They bring toxic fans with them. Close the gate. But we shouldn't judge a majority based on a loud minority. Open the gate a little. Well, I mean, the loud ones are the minority, so maybe open the gate more. But yeah, something like that. We didn't walk through 2 blizzards looking to get TPK'd. Kotels, frostworms, and white dragons kicking the shit out of each other. The party. Brass dragons always strike me as huge fans of puns due to their talkative nature, just like copper dragons. Hey Dad, can you help me collect a debt from a Durgar? He's come up a little short.
Hahaha, that's my girl.
Didn't even plan for this. So proud of them. The big bad evil guy is throwing a gala. The party plots to assassinate him there. The gala was a trap for the party from the beginning. Transphobes complaining that Wizards of the Coast has quote-unquote gone woke. Corellon being canonically trans since the 80s. Also, changelings tend to be non-binary, dragonborn sexes are indistinguishable to outsiders, and dwarves are dwarves, of course. Well, yeah, dwarves are a little bit special. Imagine finishing the final battle in 2 rounds. Big bad evil guy. I'm going to fight this group of adventurers. How bad can it be? Hexadin critting for 120 plus. CR 15, they said. You are powerful, they said. Yeah, that happens when the party overestimates how strong the big bad evil guy is. Or I guess the DM underestimates the party. Hans knows how to get the work done. My party flexing all the time that they can fly. The enemy artificer has invented flak turrets. 2nd edition lore was wild. Explanation in the comments. When you are playing a turtle bard and you understand the lore of why turtles have an average lifespan of 50, my time has come. Alright, let's see what the explanation is for that. The reason a lot of confusion exists around turtle lifespan is that while the average is only 50, the maximum is closer to elves. A turtle can easily reach 250 and still look in his 20s. So why then do turtles have an average lifespan of 50? Simple. The vast majority die of natural causes before reaching 50. Also, turtles can only mate once, after which they die within a year. Okay, that is unfortunate. Guess which campaign idea my players chose. Which campaign idea is better? post-apocalyptic setting where the party is set in the hellish aftermath of a demonic invasion and must make a life-threatening trek to a rumored promised land or be doomed to slowly perish. Or both. Okay, I'm gonna guess they picked both. I'm obsessed with Arcane. Party almost completely on the ground. The wizard. Did you see me? My fireball finally worked. Oh wow, that is actually fitting. That is actually something a wizard would do. You can disassociate anxiety if you're pretending to be another person. My anxiety trying to stop me from role-playing correctly, and the fourth wall that I put between me and my characters. Not impressed. Why? Crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji. Pack tactics. The kobold has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the kobold's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated. What? Yeah, I don't get it. Not my first rodeo. Wizards of the Coast being hated for pushing changes on the players that no one asked for. Blizzard Entertainment. First time? Everyone gets a trophy. 5th edition players. Don't even think about hurting my pets. Meanwhile, 1st edition rules. The magic user has no control over what sort of creature will answer the summoning, or if any at all will come, and can only be attempted once per year. Also, it costs 100 gold pieces. If the familiar should ever be killed, the magic user will permanently lose double that number of hit points that the familiar had. Okay. Sure, that makes sense, in a way, I guess. Con artists go brr. Giving your level 1 character a legendary heroic tale as their backstory. Giving your level 1 character a humble backstory that lists certain accomplishments within reason. Giving your level 1 character a heroic legendary tale as their backstory and have them be completely full of Alright, on that note, that's gonna be it for this video, so thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, or unlike, dislike if you didn't, subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, big thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon and here on YouTube, I really appreciate it, so thank you so much for the support. Links below if you wanna check those out, as well as links to the social media, Discord, subreddit, anything else. And yeah, that's it, thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!